Hey everyone, I recently started a series called Minecraft Battle Arena. I've been posting YouTube shorts about it, and these are just the first 10. I'll be releasing the next 10 once they're all done. So yeah, you guys enjoy this, and if you want to have more videos like this, you want me to make them, just let me know. Enjoy. First we have a Horde of Husks versus 5 Iron Golems. This was the first one that I made, and I didn't really expect the Husks to be that strong. In my mind, the Iron Golems were going to stand a chance. As you can see, the Husks just divided and conquered. The Iron Golems might have fought back as hard as they possibly could have, but the Husks in the end just had way too many, and they were overwhelming the Iron Golems, despite the fact that the Protectors of the Village fought as hard as they possibly could. Minecraft Battle Arena number 1 went to a Horde of Husks. 15 Ravagers versus 10 Iron Golems. This was the second one that I did, and let me tell you, this one was a thriller. The Ravagers were going as hard as they could at first at the Iron Golems, but they just weren't sending enough of their numbers. Divided and conquered until they sent more. Finally, they were starting to all get involved, with only 5 waiting back. But 5 waiting back, now 4, now 3, was just not enough to overwhelm the might of the Iron Golems. These Protectors of the Village were fighting as hard as they possibly could, for their honor, for glory, and they were destroying the Ravagers. They were waiting for them to attack, because that's what honor is, and while they're waiting, let me tell you to comment and subscribe and like. Anyway, the Ravagers were slowly dying out until there was only 2 left, and then 1 left. The Iron Golems take Battle Arena number 2, quite easily. 50 Wither Skeletons versus 10 Iron Golems. The Iron Golems start off strong as the Wither Skeletons attempt to overpower them, but unfortunately, the Golems have a lot to contend with. There are 50 Wither Skeletons, and the Wither effect is going to play a big part of this. The Skeletons converging, killing them off one by one, and the Golems just are not fighting back fast enough. Although they may have killed a lot of them, the Wither Skeletons will take Battle Arena number 3. 50 Vindicators versus 10 Iron Golems. This one was a thriller. The Iron Golems started off strong, as always, these Protectors of the Village fighting against their sworn enemies like they were, well, sworn enemies. The Vindicators were trying to swarm them, but unfortunately they were just waiting back in cowardice, despite the fact that they had axes and the Iron Golems only had arms. Although I wouldn't want to fight an Iron Golem either, so I think it's understandable. The Vindicators finally started to show a little bit of heart as they swarmed the Iron Golems, sending all of their numbers, using their axes to the extreme in their attempt to get rid of these heroes of the village. The Iron Golems stood no chance, and the Vindicators won Battle Arena number 4. 50 Pillagers versus 10 Iron Golems. The Golems start off very strong here, destroying the Pillagers, who are just fighting with their measly crossbows, hardly doing damage to the Golems, although the Golems are taking a huge chunk out of the Pillagers very quickly. The Pillagers fighting back, but they can only fight with their crossbows, and it takes a while to load and shoot them, so the Golems quickly taking care of business here. It's not going to be very close. The Golems have most of their numbers, and the Pillagers just cannot contend with that. Battle Arena number 5 will go to the Iron Golems. 50 Zombie Piglins versus 10 Iron Golems. The Iron Golems start off strong, attacking in a horde, but the Zombie Piglins are fighting back as hard as they possibly can. They have swords, which will do them well, but so far not quite well enough. They're going to have to fight harder than that. As their numbers start to slowly pour in, the Golems advance, taking down more and more Zombie Piglins as they go. They fight in the center for a little while before everyone joins. The Iron Golems looking very strong, and they will take Battle Arena number 6 from the Zombie Piglins. 50 Skeletons versus 10 Iron Golems. The Iron Golems do not have as much to fear here, as the Skeletons can only fire arrows and they cannot do any melee damage. The Iron Golems start off strong, with only 2 of them slowly ravaging the forces. Unfortunately for the Skeletons, they just do not have enough. The Iron Golems are finishing them off very fast, and they don't even have all their numbers. The skeletons are fighting, but they're hitting themselves as well and slowly taking themselves out, even as the Iron Golems do the same. So the skeletons are not going to be a match, and the Iron Golems are going to take Battle Arena number 7. 30 Evokers versus 10 Iron Golems. The Evokers start off very strong with their Crocodiles and their Vexes. The Iron Golems fighting back as hard as they can, but the Evokers are very strong. Those totem-wielding things are not going to go easy on the Iron Golems. The Iron Golems are fighting back as hard as they can, but they're being distracted by Vexes and Crocodiles. The Evokers are slowly but surely destroying them. It's a hard fight though. The Iron Golems are not going to give up so easily. They're fighting back, 4 marching to the rescue of the others. The Evokers are sending all their Vexes and Crocodiles, using all of their magic. The Iron Golems are trying to contend, but there's just too many Evokers. The Iron Golems are not going to be able to stop them. The Evokers are going to end up taking Battle Arena number 8 for themselves. "50 Zoglins versus 10 Iron Golems. The Golems start off strong, dividing and conquering all Zoglins that come at them. But the Zoglins are not giving up so easily. They're coming in waves, and when they gore, they gore. It packs a punch. So much damage. If you've ever been in the Nether, you know what I'm talking about. The Zoglins are dividing and conquering, and the Golems are just getting distracted by strays. They're not attacking the Horde. Perhaps they're saving it for later. It might be a good strategy. The Golems slowly killing them all off. The Zoglins fighting as hard as they can. There's 50 of them, but not anymore. The Golems only have 5 left. Now 4. Zoglins fighting hard. Slowly being cornered. The Golems being killed off one by one until there's only 3 left. And then 2 left. Fighting as hard as they can, but the Zoglins are going to take Battle Arena number 9. For our final matchup, we have 50 Zombies versus 10 Iron Golems. If you've been watching all the way through the video, then you know the Iron Golems are going to take care of business pretty quickly here. Although the Zombies are marching their way in and fighting as a team, they're just no match for Iron Golems. This is what makes them the protectors of the village, and this is what makes them so effective in their role. The Zombies are getting destroyed, divided and conquered, as they can hardly even do damage. The Iron Golems are going to take Battle Arena number 10 in a blowout victory. Subscribe because I'm greedy.